Nick Arnette, another episode of Cool People I Know or Meet. I was just walking around South Pasadena, which I normally don't do, and I stumbled across the City of South Pasadena Historical Museum, right? Is that where I am?
That's correct.
And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
Bill Hilliard.
Hey, Bill. How do you know so much about South Pasadena?
Well, I've been working here for about 7 years.
Wow, nice.
And they're all artifacts from the city. The city was founded in 1880. And,
really?
Yeah, it's been here a while.
Yeah.
It has no relation whatsoever to Pasadena. Totally separate.
Interesting, because it has Pasadena in the name, but it's just not.
Pasadena became a city 2 years before we became a city.
Ah, okay.
So, and we're very touchy about it too. Very possessive.
This is one of the best parts of LA. It really is. People love to live here. If you know somebody with this South Pasadena address, you know that they're living a pretty good life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a city of trees. It's got about 26,000 trees and about 25,000 people. So everybody gets a tree.
Perfect. I like a tree for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind showing us around a little bit, that'd be great.
Sure. This is out of our local theater, which just got bought by a restorer, and we're hoping he brings it back to what it was. And this played for the silent films and concerts and everything up until the into the 30s. And it's very, very, very good condition, and they're going to try to restore it, but I don't know how well that will go.
What powers this thing?
Air.
Air powered.
Yeah,
okay.
Electricity. Yeah, it's a pipe organ. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Unfortunately, the pipes are up in San Francisco, and so there's got to be a lot of.
Yeah, they'd have to have some pretty long pipes to make it work from here like that, huh?
Exactly. Yes, it opened in 1925. So that meant it played for silent films for a couple of years, and then vaudeville, and then the movies. They used to have those double features with a cartoon, a newsreel, and a couple of features all at once for 25 cents.
What a deal.
Those days are gone.
Yes, they are. But the museum is free, so I guess that's even better than 25 cents.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true.
So we've had this nice ostrich. This was on a Ferris wheel, I'd imagine?
No, on a merry-go-round.
Oh, merry-go-round. That's right. Yeah, Ferris wheel. That'd be pretty scary, Ferris wheel. Yeah.
It's pretty rare because, one, it's an ostrich.
Uh-huh.
And two, it's a three-seater.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice the third seat. Yeah, the two. Okay. The back-seater that was a little dangerous then. A little dangerous merry-go-round, but I'm sure they did okay.
Oh, I'm sure.
And they didn't even have helmets in those days, right?
No.
These days, they'd probably make them wear a special helmet.
I hope not. And these are various homes in the area. Our high school, a lot of Indian artifacts. The Chumash Indians were all up and down the coast. In fact, they've got a big casino now up in Santa Barbara. But they could weave baskets so tight that they would hold water. And,
incredible.
So they were really good at that, and this is, of course, what they made, take corn and make maize out of it so they could make flapjacks and things like
Right. Do you make your pancakes in here yourself?
Yeah, right. And the biggest tree, well, there were two big things here. The other was the Ostrich Farm, which started in the 1880s, and his name was Costin, and he brought some ostriches over from South Africa and started this farm, and he never killed them for meat, and he never killed them for leather. But at the turn of the 1800s, he was making about $50,000–$60,000 a year.
Really?
Which would be hundreds of thousands of dollars in tape. And it was all the feathers.
The feathers.
The feathers.
Wow. They used them for hats. Hats were a bigger deal then, right?
And I hope so, yeah. He's making millions.
Yeah,
so.
and the old...
Here's one of his stores. Everything in that store is ostrich. No other products. And,
how about the eggs? They do anything with the eggs? That's an egg right there, isn't it?
Yeah, they could grow a new ostrich.
There you go. That's how you get more ostriches.
Yeah.
I see.
or a big omelet. It's equal to about 22 chicken eggs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and what they would do, we had them up in San Jacinto.
Oh, my.
It was the big area where they stayed, it was about 400 acres. And then they'd bring them down here, a dozen or two at a time, on the train, and then they'd put a boot on their head. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, let's see if I get a little closer.
And they become totally docile. They don't react at all when you pull the feathers out. So.
Really? Oh, they pull the feathers out when they're alive?
Well, I hope so.
Well, I thought maybe I guess that makes sense. I thought maybe some of them passed on, and that's what they did.
Oh no, you go out of business real quick.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Huh? So they didn't mind having probably not as much. They didn't kick or anything because they can kick really hard, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If that boot falls off, you better be able to run about 40 miles an hour because that's how fast they can.
Ah, yeah. And they actually, I know. I'm almost positive it's true. I've heard that some junkyards use the ostriches as kind of like the guard dogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're pretty, they can be pretty mean.
Oh, yeah. They're 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Weigh 300 or 400 pounds. Yeah. This is feathers that they use to decorate the hats. So feathers, and that's feathers. And
Wow. They get pretty creative. A lot of things.
oh, yeah. Here's the inside of a couple of the stores again, if you can see that.
Okay.
But there's your boas and your fans and your lampshades. And
So then what happened? It was a big thing for how many years did it really?
50 years.
50 years is a long time, and then.
Then the Depression hit.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And that wiped out a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one of the customers.
Yeah. She's got a lot of.
She was named after a boat. That's Queen Mary.
What? That's Queen Mary, everybody,
Yep.
wearing one of the hats
Yep.
from South Pasadena.
Or at least maybe one of the ostriches.
Queen Mary. Okay.
And that's her toenail.
That's a toenail of an ostrich?
Yeah. Could rip you to shreds.
Ouch.
And there's a nice big egg.
Yeah, that's a serious egg there. And they're really hard shelled too, aren't they?
Yes, you can stand on it.
My.
And
Okay.
I did one. I used to do that for the children when they came through. And one or two kids would always want to hold it, and one of them held it and dropped it.
Uh-oh.
It didn't break, but it cracked. But I can't stand on it anymore.
Oh, my. Right.
Another thing that we had here that nobody realizes is the Raymond Hotel, which was a huge first-class hotel. Raymond, who was a travel agent, used to bring people out here, and then he decided to build a hotel. It was a 400-room hotel. And here they are having a dinner party.
Mm-hmm.
The next day was Easter Sunday. It caught on fire and burned.
Oh, my.
Burned totally to the ground in 45 minutes.
Really? In 45 minutes,
45
gone.
minutes,
Look
yeah.
at that. From that
Yeah.
to that in
Right.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
What a heartbreaker that is.
It sure is. It sure was. Nobody got hurt.
Well, that's good.
One of the reasons is it was Easter Sunday and everybody was in church.
Well, how about that? How times have changed, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we still have all the churches all over the place. But,
Okay.
and there's the hotel.
There it is.
It's the second one they built. He took his money and made a fireproof hotel, which is an upgraded version of this, which is rather elegant to begin with.
Yeah, where did he make that?
Same place.
Same place. Okay. Now, this is sad. I don't know. Is it still around today?
No. What happened was, like I said, the Depression hit,
Uh-huh.
and he couldn't make his payments, so the bank
That was the rebuild there?
the bank repossessed. Yeah, this is
Okay.
the bank repossessed it, and they couldn't do anything with it, so they tore it down.
Oh, my.
So we lost it. And that hotel would probably give Del Mar a run for its money. And early on, maybe even the Huntington, which is now
There it is.
600 names.
Now, tell us how you have some special things in the summertime. some attractions here.
Oh yeah, we have family movie nights on Saturdays.
Saturdays family movie. How much does it cost to do that?
Free.
Free. And okay. And how do they? Are you on the web or anything? When can they find more?
They get announced on the web, and we have a poster hanging up, so most of the locals see it.
All right. What's your website called?
South Pasadena Preservation Foundation.
.com.
Well, if you actually go just to the South,
just Google that
site. Just go to South Pasadena and you
South
find all the things.
Okay, South Pasadena Preservation Foundation.
Right.
And what's the address here?
913 Meridian.
913 Meridian in South Pasadena.
Unfortunately, we're only open Saturdays 1 to 4, so you really did luck out.
I got so lucky.
And Thursdays, the farmers market is here. We have the number 1 or 2 farmers market in the valley.
Okay.
And then we're open that whole day.
You're open for the farmers market day, so that sounds like a great day.
Yeah.
Come and get some healthy stuff to eat, and then have yourself a nice visit. And you'll probably be here, right?
That's right. I will be.
How nice is that? Wow. Anything else you'd like to highlight in the last couple minutes?
Why not close on this? It's a wonderful piece of history. This flag flew at Abraham Lincoln's inauguration in 1861.
Look at that, 1861, that flag.
Yep. And what's interesting is it's all handmade. How they made this, they would take the blue and they'd cut a star shape out of it. They'd throw that away, and then they make a white star, and they'd sew that in by hand back in that hole, and they'd have a star on both sides.
What? Wow. And I wish I knew my history like right off the bat. How many stars are on this flag?
30.
30 stars.
30
okay.
or 31. I've seen different little numbers.
Okay.
But for sure 30.
Does it ever get unfolded, this flag?
No.
I'd be terrified.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Man. How nice. Friends, wasn't that fun? What a great tour. And that's how life is. You know, something didn't work out. I was supposed to interview someone else today.
Right.
I walk in here you are. You're so friendly.
And you got a freebie.
Showed us all around, met a really cool person.
Nice.
So friends, do check out this part of town is wonderful, and stop by here on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, 1 to 4.
Okay.
And Thursday 2 to 8.
2 to 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We'll be here.
Thanks again.
You're welcome.
We'll see you later, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye.